Hello guys and welcome to Delicate Flavors with Pallavi. Let us make a cake today. How about a gluten-free chocolate cake made from jawar or sorghum atta? Sounds good, right? An ideal option for your breakfast needs or your snack needs. Let's start making a jawar based cake which is absolutely gluten-free and delicious. So let's start. For making gluten-free cake, we'll just take a look at the dry ingredients first. Since I am making a chocolate cake, I have taken 1 heaped spoon of cocoa powder. This is unsweetened cocoa powder. We can use 1.5 spoon also, depends on the proportion. 1 spoon of baking soda, and this is normal soda. Just a pinch or 2 pinches. Some salt to taste. I've taken 2 eggs here, 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of oil and 1 cup of jaggery. Now jaggery, this is powdered jaggery. You can use sugar if you want. As we are making gluten-free cake, I have taken jawar flour or sorghum flour. First I will crack 2 eggs in the bowl. Into this I will add half proportion of milk that I have taken. Half we'll use it later. 1 cup of jaggery, a cup of oil, now whip this mixture. You can see for the ease of convenience I have used this aluminum foil so that the mixture doesn't spill. I have added half a spoon of cocoa powder more, that is unsweetened cocoa powder, few drops of essence, any essence of your choice. I am adding vanilla and chocolate, both in this case. This is just a few drops to enhance the taste. The cake batter is mixed properly, but it seems to be a little tight, so the remaining milk we will add now. At this point also I will add a handful of almonds. So this is optional. You can add choco chips, you can add walnuts, any nuts of your choice, just to enhance the flavor. So at this point I will also add the leftover milk and just try to adjust the consistency of the batter to a pouring consistency. Not exactly a pouring consistency, but which will be easy for us to transfer into the tin or the cake mold. So I will just mix this gently. This mix is ready and this is the consistency. This seems perfect to me. Now I will just transfer this into a tin. I have taken a tin, aluminium tin, so there is no need to grease it. The cake comes out beautifully from this. So I will transfer the entire cake mix into this tin. So I have transferred the entire mix into the tin, and now I will just level this. You can use any mold that you want. You can use a cake tin, you can use a silicone mold, you can use any one. This just seems to be very easy, so today I am just showing this option. Tap this completely on the countertop so that there is no air remaining, and level this a little. Tin is layered now. I have just tried to remove any extra air which was occluded into the tin. Now this tin will go for baking. This is the arrangement that you see that I have made for the oven. So this is the oven on the gas stove. This tin goes inside and now we cover it up. And this goes inside for a good 35 to 40 minutes. Please do not open in between at all. It is exactly 37 minutes now. Let us just open and check. The cake seems to be risen well. At this point what we will try and do is we will insert a knife and just check if the cake is done. See, the knife has come clean. So the cake is done. Also at this point what I will do is I will just glaze the top of this cake with some milk so that the top layer becomes a little moist, and then we will remove this cake. Yeah, that is enough. Cake is done. I will switch off the gas. The gas which was there was on for 35 minutes on a slow flame. Also I had preheated for 10 minutes. Cake is out. I will just demold this cake. It is very hot, so I have taken it on a wire rack to allow it some cooling time. See how beautifully well the cake has come up. And the tin, if you see, it is completely clean. Let this cake cool for about 15-20 minutes and then we will slice up this cake. The cake has come down to room temperature now, so I will cut it. See, it has come out well, it has cooked evenly right in the center too. There is still some steam in the center of the cake. So this is how our cake has turned out to be. You can see it is so soft. It is very soft. So we'll allow this cake to come to room temperature. You can store this cake in an airtight container in the fridge for about 4 to 5 days. You can enjoy it during your breakfast time or during your tea time snack. So delicious tea time, breakfast time, snack time, gluten-free cake is ready for you. Okay, you just check the sponginess into each and every slice. It is a very nice cake which has turned up. I hope you have liked my take on the delicious gluten-free cake. Do try it. It will solve your breakfast and snack issues for a few days to go. It is very easy, simple and nice with the goodness of jaggery and a lot less calories. Do try it and let me know in the comment section below how did you like it. Also, you'll find the details of the recipe in the description box below. By the time I see you next time, I would like to remind you to please subscribe to my channel, please give it a like and share it to your friends and family. By the time I see you next time, bye for now.